Welcome to InfoRights channel. We stay in Norway, but this time I'm going to take you to the agricultural sector, which is a very specific one in Norway. When you post workers to the agricultural sector, here's the checklist of things you must remember about before you even send your workers to Norway. The first one is the obligation to notify you that you are posting workers to Norway. The notification requirement, meldeplikten, they call it, is done by the Norwegian Labor Inspection Authority. So you go to their webpage, altinn.no, and you report the employer's name and registration details, the posted workers' personal details, the intended duration and place of work in Norway, type of work and sector, in this case of course it's agriculture, and contact details for the liaison person who is responsible for contacts with authorities in Norway. That's the representative of the company, of course. The second thing that you have to remember is to appoint this representative. You are required to designate a person, a contact person in Norway who will act as a liaison person with the authorities. This person must be available during the working hours and should be able to present relevant documents like employment contracts, pay slips, timesheets, portable documents A1. Those are the most important four. You have to obey the wages and the basic working conditions. In agriculture, the minimum wages are regulated by a collective agreement that is generally applicable throughout Norway. And in 2025, the minimum wage for an adult worker is approximately 157 Norwegian crowns per hour. Seasonal workers who are under 18 can also work and be posted, and their rate is a little bit lower. Working time. You may not exceed 40 hours per week unless there is a separate agreement reached on overtime. So it is possible, but only when you have a separate agreement with your workers. Accommodation. If employer provides accommodation, it must meet certain minimum standards for hygiene, safety and comfort. The cost must be reasonable and it must be clearly stated in the contract or on the payslips. The poor accommodation and not comfortable accommodation is the main cause for complaints in the agriculture sector and also the main cause of inspections. One more important obligation is to comply with health and safety regulation. Agricultural work is or involves physical risks, so employers must ensure that workers receive the proper training on health and safety, emergency procedures, and that they use appropriate protective equipment like gloves, boots, ear protection. When we speak about the documentation that must be available for inspection, all the documents which may be requested by authorities must be available either in Norwegian or in English language. And they include employment contracts, pay slips, work schedules, and portable documents A1 from the home country social security institution. Failure to follow these rules can lead to fines, to stop the work, or even to exclusion from the Norwegian market. So there is a lot to remember, but once you get used to it, it's not so complicated to obey these rules. Make sure you comply, and you will be welcome in Norway.